Now, young people from across the continent have convened in Dakar for a week of deliberations aimed at finding solutions to resolve the many challenges facing African youth, staged under the auspices of the networking organization called the Voice of African Youth. The event is a result-oriented program that brings together young people from different universities across Africa and the diaspora to provide solutions to problems confronting their communities in the form of a contest between young academics, entrepreneurs, and artisans. This year's regional finals brought together 5 different countries, namely Chad, Senegal, the Gambia, and Ivory Coast, alongside participants from the diaspora to explore various thematic concerns affecting the continent. Now, let's bring in our correspondent, Fatou Muloshi, who was in Dakar as a youth delegate during the special event. Many thanks, Muloshi, for joining us. Now, you just returned. How significant was it that you participated in this event?
Very well, Madeleine. Thank you very much for having me on the news file. I mean, it meant a lot to me because we had different young people who were there from different countries across Africa, and to be selected as a host or a presenter for the event was quite something that I was really, really happy and proud of. And I was really, really amazed by the level of maturity that I saw in the young people who are coming from across the country to solve issues that are affecting their communities. I mean, they put on the table very strong issues that are really a concern to not only their communities, but Africa as a continent.
Right, and what were the major concerns that were highlighted? I mean, concerns for youth in the Gambia may not be the same for youth in other places, or are they similar?
Right, so now what happened was the competition happened last year in the different countries. Now, all these different countries, they had their different thematic areas. Now, the finals, the people that won the competition at their national levels were the ones that qualified in the to represent their countries in the regional levels. And in the Gambia, their theme was on climate change, because they conducted a survey in the community of Ilyasa, and they realized that deforestation was really a major concern in that community. And so they decided to come up with a plot of land that was given to them by the alcalde of that community. It was half a hectare of land that they used to plant cashew trees there. Not only that, they're also involved in agro business as well, because they're also coming up with a fish pond in that same farm, because according to them, the community of Ilyasa imports fish from Senegal, so they will use that for them to sustain themselves.
So, Muloshi, quickly, before we take leave of you, now, we know this is not just a mere competition. Youth from across the continent converged to talk about issues affecting the continent, and of course, they must have been talking about strategies that should be adapted to confront some of these challenges. What have they been saying?
Definitely, and that is one of the main purposes of the Voice of the Youth Africa. It is for these young people who are going to be definitely the leaders of tomorrow to come up with solutions to problems confronting their societies. And major problems that were highlighted at the event was Africa's economy, unemployment, education, and child marriage. And what these young people, you'll be surprised, some of them came up with mobile apps, especially Chad, who was addressing child marriage. They came up with a mobile app that one is going to use to access information to child marriage issues, and also use that mobile app to report cases without even using the internet. So you'll be quite surprised. And when we talk about the economy also, they came up with the Mafa currency that they can use in the entire Africa, you know, to solve economy issues. So there are a whole lot of solutions, and you'll be surprised.
So, Muloshi, we'll leave it there. We can talk about all those.
Definitely. I mean, it's significant younger people coming up with innovative measures,
so do we know,
to solve their problems.
The position?
So it was quite a tough one. Gambia came 5th, but I was really, really proud. I was proud because they really showed a high sense of maturity. Everyone was so proud, but you cannot really compare, because the Francophonie, it was among, Gambia was the only Anglophone country. So you can understand the level of competitiveness between the Francophonie, and, you know, the judges also are Francophone, you know, speaking.
And it's all not lost, because, I mean, the fact that they participated and had other people that they could network with.
It's a win.
GTTI represented well. I'm so proud of them.
We are not saying all the judges are Francophone, they were biased. We were just lucky to have the 50.
Yes.
So many thanks, Muloshi, for taking time to join us in the news file.